but finds very tough. Kill him. Won't be easy.
I want to block little man. I see his fire.
No justice! No justice! No justice! What do we want? When do we want it? Good afternoon, everyone. It's a beautiful day to be in the Bronx. My name is Reverend Kevin McCall, civil rights leader out of Brooklyn, New York, founder of the Crisis Action Center. Let us welcome the mayor of the city of New York, Mayor Bill de Blasio.
Everybody, this is a powerful day. Powerful day for so many reasons. And there's a moment when you can feel change coming. And every time I have been with my brothers and sisters painting these murals, you can feel it's not just the moment when you paint the mural and affirm the words. It is the beginning of something much greater. You can feel the beginning of fundamental change. And all of us here, all of us who met in Gracie Mansion that night a few weeks ago, when I heard these leaders say that we needed to emblazon this city with the message Black Lives Matter, they did not say it was an end unto itself. They said it would be a clarion call to further action in this city. And this whole city would notice, and this whole country would notice. But first, you should hear from two of the sponsors of legislation. There are 6 different bills we are signing today. 2 of the bill sponsors are here, and they deserve our appreciation. I want you to hear from them directly. First of all, from the Bronx, and someone who loves this borough passionately. She's been one of the leaders in the city council in terms of fighting for both public safety and justice at the same time. Those 2 ideas go together, don't they? Public safety and justice have to happen at the same time in New York City. The sponsor of Introductions 487A and 760B, Councilmember Vanessa Gibson.
Good afternoon, family. We're here for a very important reason. This street painting, culminating with the official street co-naming here on 161st Street and Morris Avenue, as well as the signing of 6 important pieces of legislation related to police reform, affirms one thing: Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Something happened that never should have happened. He was referring to the killing of Eric Garner, which all of us saw with our own eyes. A man choked to death in Staten Island before our very eyes. He was not the first New Yorker killed by a police officer's use of what is supposed to be a prohibited chokehold. Here we are in the Bronx, the former home of Anthony Baez, choked to death by a police officer. Something happened that never should have happened, and it happens every day in New York City.
Thank you so much, Rory. Thank you very much. Speaking from the heart. And these bills will help us do it because they will create more trust and more accountability. So, 6 bills today. Number 1, banning chokeholds again, not only as a matter of policy, but as a matter of law. Number 2, disclosing to New Yorkers how surveillance is done, showing in a free society that the people will know what their government is doing. Number 3, and this is about as basic an American right as it gets, cementing your legal right to record with your camera interactions with police officers. Number 4, and I hear this from people all the time, this is again such a basic right, ensuring your right to know the name and badge number of the officer in front of you. This must always be visible. Number 5, creating a public discipline matrix for the NYPD to make clear what discipline must look like, what accountability must look like. And number 6, as Vanessa said, making sure if an officer is on the wrong path, that is identified. If it can be corrected, that it is corrected. If that person should not be on the police force, that they are removed from the police force. To show that right now at that desk here in the Bronx today. Let's sign these bills.
Let's just spread out a little. probably good. You haven't sent me any. I know that for a fact, yeah. But we definitely do have some. You know what that is? And tell them why this is important, even though it's a sign, but...
It's a historical moment because as an original member of the Black Panther Party, point number 7 of our 10-point program was we want to end all police brutality and murder of black people. In 1972, we changed it to black and oppressed people. And for them to put this down and say Black Lives Matter, it's saying about the same thing we say.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
It's a small concession, but to me, it's historical. I started the party at 19. I am now 71 years old. So to see this is historical for me. Get me good so I can send to my comrades.
Yes, yes, yes.
All power to the people!
Huh? Oh.